of living luxuriously for less. So first off, you guys, this New York cap that I'm wearing, you can find it linked in today's live stream. All you have to do is tap on the little purse right there and it should pop up. It is an additional, it is a great price point. So if you are looking for a New York hat on a budget, definitely grab that. But that's not what today's live is about. It is about all of the deals that are happening right now. You guys know that it has to be an emergency for me to hop on here, no makeup, no nothing, straight from the track. I had to share these deals with you all, and I want you to be able to run to your local stores to grab them today. So if you are near a Hobby Lobby or a Ross, you are in for a treat. First, I'm going to show you the event planning items at Ross, and actually, you need to be like putting your shoes on while you're watching this live and be running to your nearest Ross. Now, let me just say that even if these items are not marked, have them to check the prices. I just had a friend that went to another Ross in her city. Hi, Latoya. How are you, Latoya? I had another friend that went to a Ross in her city. The items were not marked. I told her to carry them to the front and have them to scan, and they did scan for the 49 cents. So first off, and this is all event planning things, party planning things. If you have a graduate, you want to grab these. So the first thing I saw were these plastic cups. It says the last fling before the ring. It's 25 cups in a pack. They are 9 ounces. And look, I got these. Let me turn it up. Right side up. They were 49 cents, Vita. 49 cents at Ross. So y'all type in 49 cents. This is what you're looking for. So I got the last, and they have different designs. I got several, but I'm just showing you guys all the different designs that I had. The next one says Celebrate. They were also 49 cents. Regular $4.99. And they say Celebrate. So these are essentially 90% off. You got 25 of those in the pack, Michelle. Hello. And then this set says I Do Crew. I thought this would be really cute in like a bridal suite where the bridesmaids and everybody is getting ready, or for a bachelorette party or a bridal shower. These were also 49 cents. And this is happening right now at Ross. I didn't go in there with the intention on finding these items. I was actually in there looking for something unrelated, and just something inside of me, y'all know, just said go over there and check. And that's when I ended up finding all these items. Next up, I found these graduation charcuterie cups. And they have the little graduation on it, no year. They also have the picks on it. You get 40 picks and 20 cups. And this entire set was also 49 cents, okay? 49 cents for that set as well. I'm going to put it there in the camera so you can scan it, do whatever you need to do. Next up, I saw this Pop the Bubbly. She's getting a hubby sign. And this one I thought would be a cute little banner. And this banner was also 49 cents. And I got a few items that were over 49 cents. But I'm starting with the 49 cent one. And then this one says soon to be Mr. and Mrs. sign. This would be good to hang on a car or for a co-ed shower. Again, 49 cents, okay? Are you guys enjoying this? I want you guys just to keep your eyes on everything that I'm showcasing. Also, the napkins. I got a lot of different napkins for like baby showers. This is the Luxe Collection 40-pack cocktail napkins, you guys. I got these napkins also for 49 cents. Hi! These gold Luxe napkins right here. Here's the QR code. I also got these for 49 cents. I'm going to go kind of fast because I want you guys to be able to get to your store. These were just marked down. Some stores haven't even started marking them down. So get them to check the price prior to checking out, because if they just scan it with the regular barcode, then it's not going to tell you it's on sale. Okay? Next up are these Welcome Baby napkins, and these were also 49 cents. And to match with those, I got the paper plates. And I thought these were just adorable. And these, you get 20 in a pack. They say Welcome Baby. The napkins were 49 cents. And the plates were 99 cents. Y'all see that? And so I got those together. They also had the Welcome Baby in the pink. They were also 99 cents. Okay. So you go back and watch this video, pause it, look for your things. But this is when you stock up, right? In order to stock up your inventory. This is the matching napkins to that. And these were also 49 cents. Then I have the Oh Boy napkins, and it's like the foil. And these were 99 cents. And it's 50 napkins. And then this one says Oh Girl. And these were 99 cents. And I thought these would be cute for like a gender reveal. And so those were basically all the baby things that I got. But look, I mean, just incredible deals. Next up, I got, now this is when the deals just really started rolling in. Let me sit this over here. Y'all give me just a moment. I'm going to sit these over here because I got multiples. I think I ended up spending like, it was under $100 for everything I'm showing. And I got multiples, like enough for an event. And so I wanted to show you guys just some of what I have. Okay. Now, I also got these. Here comes the bride plates. And they go with these napkins that I showed you earlier. This and this goes together. I mean, so pretty. Here comes the bride. And these plates were 49 cents. You see that? 49 cents. Okay. And I think that is, oh, hold on. Two more styles. Because I want you guys to see the paper plates too. These plates say happily ever after, and they're white and gold. And these were also 49 cents. And you got 20 in a pack for those. And then they also had the Luxe collection of the gingham print plate with the bow. And these were 99 cents. See that? And I have a huge, huge bag over here with all the plates and everything in it. And so next up, I got the 36 count plastic plates. Y'all know these are pricey. And I ended up getting this entire pack for $2.99. I got it in pink and I got it in blue. And they were all $2.99. Okay? Now, in addition to those, I ended up getting like this hammered plastic plate. And there were 18 dinner plates, 18 salad plate. The James Burke collection. And these were also $2.99. The entire pack. And y'all know that is an excellent deal, especially for weddings and events. I also got the pink hammered plates. And these are more like a rose gold blushish, a true blush pink. And this is also $2.99. Okay. So I got, again, multiple packs of those. Another thing you want to look at is like the balloons and all of that. So like this particular set says I'm engaged or we're engaged. You get the balloons. You get 12 long balloons, 16 solid balloons, 5 confetti balloons, a balloon pump, twine, a balloon strip, and glue dots. You get all of that for 99 cents. So literally they were 90% off. And this is the entire box. So I got a couple of boxes of those. This one said, she said yes. And they all have the same thing in it. Okay. And then I got one that was for like getting engaged. I'll have to find that one. That one was different. This one is y'all know the grab boxes with the balloons. And this set was also 99 cents. But what I was telling you guys is was not marked down, but when they scanned it, it was still not 99 cents. It was 49 cents. So all the graduation things were actually 49 cents. I think she wrote it on one of them for me. Let me just double check. But yeah, she wrote it on here for me. She wrote the 49 right there. And so that you can, you know, put your own letters or just replace the, I think it says the letters. What do the letters say? Is it 2026? So the letters say grad. You don't have to put the 2026 on there if you don't want to. I would just put grad and do away with the 26. But it's all up to you, okay? They also had this congratulations set of balloons. Did I already show you guys this one? Yeah. So they had congratulations, we're engaged. And then they had the one that said, she said yes. And all of these packs of balloons for a banner were 99 cents. Okay. So if you're keeping up with everything that I have shared thus far, then you know that nothing thus far has been over $2.99. And that was for the plate kits, and you guys know how much those typically cost. Okay, so let's see. Let's go into this. Okay, I told you guys all the graduation stuff is 49 cents. And so napkins, plates, all of that is 49 cents. So you want to really pay attention to the graduation things. And then also the napkins that say just engaged, 49 cents. Isn't that cute? I mean, just cute. Okay, so we got all of that. We're going to skip over to this bag because this was another bag of things that I got. All of this is from Ross. These are Team Bride like drink pouches. And they come with black paper straws and black lanyards. And I actually just got them for the lanyards. And you can get, how many is in this pack? 6? Is it 6 in the pack? It didn't tell me how many is in here. I'm going to assume 6. And they were also 49 cents. Yes, listen, you come here, I give you all the details. Okay, so this is a cute one. If you can find this one, definitely grab this one. This one was 49 cents. You see that? And it was like all these balloons. It comes with 75 silver, white, and nude bachelorette party balloons, slogan balloons, glue dots, balloon tape, twine, and instructions. All of that is included inside of this. And this whole box was 49 cents. Okay? Oh, look at this. I also got, y'all know the ceiling fringe that was really popular. They had this ceiling fringe, and it is 2 banners at 6 and 8 inches tall, 6 foot 7 inches long. Okay? And look, 49 cents. You see that? I paid 49 cents for that. And what else was in this bag? Class of 2026 table decor kit. Of course, you can remove the 2026, but I also bought it because they had the small boxes in it. And this one was also 49 cents. So when I tell you guys, like when people do the Ross sale at the beginning of the year, like literally Ross marks stuff down to 49 cents. Every time they have, like every week just about. You just got to know what you're looking for and where you're looking at, right? And you got to know when the items are supposed to be on sale so that you can grab or gravitate towards those said items. And so that wraps up the Ross things. Like I said, I have multiple bags. The other thing I got was $3.49. A lot of the dorm room decor at Ross is also on sale. So I got this 2-piece mirror set, and it was $3.49. So you can tell the markdown prices because they always are going to end in the 49. And this is what they look like. And they had white and a lot like a lavender color. I end up leaving the lavender color just because I did. Okay. So that is all the Ross items. I'm going to now switch over and show you guys all the things I got from Hobby Lobby that were 90% off. And Hobby Lobby had 90% off of their school, back to school thing. Let me just preface this by saying that the the book bags, the backpacks were not 90% off. Okay, I don't want you guys going in there cutting up with the people about those backpacks. And I think I spent like, okay, so I'm getting all my Hobby Lobby haul things together. And I'm sorry I had to do this so impromptu, but y'all need to be able to see this stuff. Okay, so I got a lot of this for our church nursery or teachers that may need it. And this one is change your words and change your mindset. Attitude is key. And we are teaching right now at church on prayer. And so this is really important for the kids right now. And it says, I'm not smart. I'll keep learning and trying new things. I wish this were easier. This will be a challenge, but I'm determined to do it. So it just teaches them how to change their mindset. These were like $3.99, but they ended up being 39 cents. So I got 2 of those. I'll put them over here. I got the bulletin board set. This was $4.99, and it does like every month. And it's really cute. This one is also a bulletin board set. Comes with 96 pieces. It was $4.99, so it ended up being 49 cents. This is a like notebook themed set, and it came with 55 letters, and it was like the notebook theme. I thought that was cute, and it was 59 cents because it was $5.99, or really 60 cents because everybody's rounding now because they don't give pennies back. This one is a plant kindness everywhere you go, and it just has different plants and everything. This one was $7.99, so it ended up being 80 cents. I love this one. This was kind of like a rustic one, and it's called Learn. You Belong, Gather, you know, that whole rustic feel. It was $7.99, and so that ended up being 79 cents. I thought that was good for like older kids. This one's another plant kindness. And then this is a sports theme one because we have a coach that goes to our church. And this one was $3.99, so it ended up being 40 cents. And it says Go Team, and you have like a team shirt for all the kids to put their name on. So I got 2 of those. And so those were, and they have like all the football stuff and everything on the back. They were $3.99, so they end up being 40 cents. So that's all I got for the classroom. Well, there's a couple more things. Let me grab them. Okay. Woo. All right. I also got, because we do like back to school giveaway, and we do things for like the teachers and all of that. So I got these shirts that says teach them and love them and watch them grow. And I thought those were super cute shirts. And so these shirts were $15.99, so they end up being $1.60. And then this little desk mirror, you can adjust it however you need to. And this one was $8.49, so it end up being 85 cents. So this will be great for dorm rooms next year. Okay, this over the door mirror I thought was super duper cute. It hangs over the door, and this mirror was $63.99, so it ended up being $63.99, end up being $6.40. Okay, and then I found these little classroom decor pieces. They were $9.99. I thought these were great for like teachers' rooms, put their names and stuff on it, paint them. They ended up being 99 cents or $1 for those. And then had some little hall passes, but I like the lanyards in the back of these. So these were 40 cents. Okay, so now we're getting into the dorm decor. And if I got multiples, I'm just going to show you one of them. I got these purple and white pillows, like the checkered Mackenzie Childs looking check pillows, and they were purple and white, and they were $1.50. Now, if you're doing events, this is great for kids' parties, but if you just need like a pillow to for like a lounge area or something like that, or even to decorate your home, you can get these pillows and change the pillow cover on it and use this in your home as well. It's very soft. So I ended up getting those. I ended up also picking up this smiley face pillow. I thought it was super cute. And it was $17.99. So it ended up being $1.80. And then this cute little smiley face pillow also. It says smile. And I thought it would be super cute paired with that. You know what I mean? And so this one was $17.99. So it ended up being $1.80. And again, you can use these for events, for children's parties, for dorm room. You just got to think outside of the box. Okay? I've already started packing some of this stuff up. Put that right there. We'll come back to it. Okay. So with this one, I ended up doing like the notebook paper. Thank you, Donzel. This notebook paper pillow, I think it was like $1. It matched the sign and all that, and you can also monogram it. I love this for like back to school. I'm definitely going to be using this for some of our back to school things next year. And this one for church. And then also they had the little rugs, and these rugs were $15.99. They end up being $1.60 for the rugs, and they are 35.4 by 23.6 inches. So it's a pretty substantial size rug. And then I also got this one. This would be cute for a dorm room as well, or a mat in front of your door, and it just says welcome. And it was also $15.99, and I paid $1.60 for that one. I think my total from Hobby Lobby today was like, it was like maybe $30 or $40. I know I didn't spend over $150 for everything. Okay, next up, I got this cute little blue and white pillow, and it was the most expensive pillow. It was $20.99, so it ended up being $2.10. And it says Dorm Sweet Dorm. And then I also got this cute little male hanging basket with the bow on the top. I thought this was really cute to hold Christmas cards. It was $18.99, and you want to make sure the tag says back to school. This ended up being $1.90. This is how I shop. Isn't that cute? This is how I shop. This is how I live luxuriously for less, okay? This is what I mean by I love shopping off season and finding these deals. And these are definitely deals that you all can take advantage of. So tell me so far in the chat, which has been your favorite deal that I've shared thus far. I also picked up these desktop file holders. They were $14.99, so I paid $1.50 for them. So they ended up being 75 cents a piece, and they have like the pink and the blue bow. I end up buying two sets of them because I'm going to split them in half. Oh, here's my receipt. I paid $43.09 for all the things you're seeing. So I'm going to put the two blue together, and I'm going to put, isn't that cute? I am redeemed. I'm going to put the two blue ones together. Then I'm going to put the two other ones together. I also picked up this framed artwork. It ended up being $1.40. And it says classic girl dinner, salami, cheese crackers. You know, it's just like a little receipt. Those have been really popular in the dorms. I end up getting two of those. And so it was $13.99. So it ended up being $1.40. Okay. Few other cute little things. All right. I got a mattress cover. It was $9.99, so it ended up being $1. I'm going to take this out because I need this in my event planning business. This Simply Tacky, you know, you can use this to like put your flowers, make sure your flowers stick to the top of your centerpieces. We're going to talk about this Tuesday when I do Amazon Live, but it was 29 cents. So I'm going to put that right there. Then I also got these desktop pet domes. And I thought these were super duper cute. But I thought these were good for, like, you know how they do the Oreo cookies and stuff? And this one was $2.99. Now, it says not for food use. But what I would do is wrap your treats up. You know what I mean? And then use that. Okay. Then this cute little mirror vanity tray. It was $12.99. Ended up being $1.29. And I love this. Oh my goodness. I could not believe we still had one of these left. And it ended up being, it was $25.99. So it ended up being $2.60. And this right here, you can do it down or up. So you can flip it however, and then you can store things down there. So I thought that was super cute. And it matched this. The whole little bow thing. You know what I mean? And also, this is the last thing in here. The makeup 3-piece cosmetic storage set. It was $13.99, so it ended up being $1.40. Yes, it does, Donzel. So, I thought all of those were really good deals. And, you know, steals and deals, as I say. But I wanted you guys to be able to take advantage of them while you still have time. And so if you go into your local Ross, if it's not marked, just kindly ask them to scan it on the markdown register. Okay? Don't be rude, mean. It's not necessary. You just want to kindly ask them to scan it. So that is everything that I have. It does. It really does. The gold bow things I'm definitely going to use in my office. So I'm going to put all of these things up. I'm going to challenge you guys to run to Ross, run to Hobby Lobby if you have time between today and tomorrow. Let me know what you find. I'm going to put all my finds away. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And again, if you want to shop this New York hat, there is a little purse looking icon right here. Tap on that and you should see this hat pop up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you guys at the next one. Until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Bye for now.